Ladies and gentlemen, today is February 14th. Happy Valentine's Day for all the people out there. Right next to me, I have Bren O'Neal, officially signed to competing on our upcoming event, Dragon House 28, on March 3rd, 24 at the heart of San Francisco Kezar Pavilion. Now, Bren, good to have you on board. Today officially signed, so on our 10-year anniversary for Dragon House promotion, we put up a huge stat card for all the MMA fight fans out there. Will be over 20 fights on this upcoming card, 14 pros, approximately 8 amateurs. Brett, let's introduce you to all the MMA fight fans out there. I know you've been around for a long time, training in the city with ONeal, Gilbert Melendez, one of the top cams out there. You know, some of the people who knows you well, and some of the people might not. Let's introduce yourself to all the MMA fight fans. Who's Bren O'Neal, and where are you born and raised, and where you grow up?
My name is Bren O'Neal. I'm from Santa Barbara, California. I started off at Paragon and Primo in Santa Barbara. If you know what those places are, then you're blessed. Most people wouldn't know what those places are, but they're great academies, boxing academy, jiu-jitsu academy. So those are my roots. I wrestled in high school and been doing Muay Thai here in the city and MMA with the Scrap Pack for the last 5 years.
That's awesome. I know you have a spectacular and amateur career. You fought a lot of tough guys, transitioned to pro now. You turned pro about 3 years now, right?
Yeah.
3 years.
2.5, 3 years.
2.5, 3.5.
Like
and then I know you're coming off a loss on the last fight against a super game opponent, Solomon, something from Sacramento, Team Alpha Male. Now, on this upcoming fight, you're against one of his teammates, Mike Bravo. He's also the Dragon House veteran. It's the first Dragon House promotion lightweight champion, I believe, 6 years ago, and take a little break and trying to decide to make a comeback. So, what's your thought to fighting a super game opponent like him?
Wish we were fighting for the belt. I don't know. I don't think he's that game. I think Solomon, his training partner, was a lot harder than him. I think he was a lot younger. You know, I made some mistakes that I definitely won't make in this fight. He's a totally different fighter. You know, this guy's a striker, not much of a ground fighter. Totally different than the last fight.
So, what's your game plan coming into this fight? You already know Mike Bravo always comes in with the boxing because that's his roots. That kid's been boxed for like over a decade. So, how do you prepare for him on this upcoming fight camp?
Yeah, I hope he comes in trying to box. I don't want to say too much, but I'll probably pull some donkey guard moves, some, you know, fight backwards, maybe lay down and say, "Come and get me," because you know I'm not too worried about him. I think this would be a good fight for me, for him as well, but it won't end well for him.
That's awesome. Well, I'm really looking forward to it. And like I say, he was the first lightweight champion for Dragon House, and I'm hoping really shortly in the future we're gonna have a lightweight title fight again, because the title's been vacated since Adam Piccolotti went to Bellator. We haven't had a proper candidate yet, so hopefully the Dragon House 29 in July, we will have a lightweight title fight on that fight. So now, I know you're fighting on a lightweight, so what do you walk around weight nowadays?
Probably walk around like 73 right now, 70.
So it's not really that much weight cut on this upcoming fight?
Yeah, no, you know, I had a hard weight cut in the last fight. I'm really trying to do it better this time, you know,
stay a little bit lighter,
eat better.
Right.
Not going vegan or nothing, not some special diet, just take my vitamins, protein, BCAAs, all the good stuff, you know, veggies, organic, whole foods.
That's pretty awesome. Yeah. Now, you born in Santa Barbara, you move up to the city, chase your dream. So I see a lot of MMA fighters, they fight, but some of them, they just enjoy to do a few fights. Some of them want to make a career out of the fighting. So what's your thought? Like, what do you see yourself in the future in the MMA game?
Yeah, I mean, hopefully I get past this fight. Excuse me, sorry about that. Hopefully I get past this fight with absolutely no scratches or bruises. and I can fight like in a month after. That's always the idea. That was my idea last fight. That was my idea the fight before. But you know, shit happens. I fought some tough opponents the last couple of fights, so I may have underestimated them and overlooked them. I'm not gonna overlook this guy, but I definitely look forward to the fights afterwards. I know that this is just, you know, one of the steps to get to where I want to be.
Stylistically, I know you have a very, very powerful heavy hands. I think stylistically, this would be a very good treat for all the MMA fight fans out there, because Mike is kind of for what I know in him, pretty much most of these fights all standing up. He was fighting a guys 1 and 2 on the last Dragon House, like a couple Dragon House ago. That was an amazing stand-up war, you know. And your last fight, when I watching you fight Solomon, that was one of the most impressive fight. You know, both you guys training, but even though your opponent doesn't want to like to train with you and trying to take it to the ground constantly. So this fight will be a very different game. So how do you see yourself the outcome on this upcoming fight?
Well, just to say something about with Solomon, like I kind of forced him to fight, you know, a man's fight. You know, he wanted to take me down. He did like I think 13 takedown attempts, and
you shut him down.
I shut every single one of them down, and you know, I kind of forced him to fight for his life, and it was unexpected. You know, he would fight so hard, but who knows? Maybe I'll get to fight that dude again. But either way, I learned a lot from it, and I learned all I needed to learn from it. But with this fight, you know, I kind of have the options to do really what I want to do with this guy. You know, if I want to pull guard, I can pull guard, and there's not much he can really do about it.
Do you ever think about taking him down on this fight?
And if I want to take him down, it's pretty much there. If I choose to, I would think, you know. As far as striking, I don't really want to say what exactly I feel like I'm going to do, but I feel like, yeah, we're going to definitely bring some fireworks to the fight. Probably be a fight at night if we make it to the end of the 3rd round. Fuck, I imagine we'll both be bloody as shit if we make it to the end of the 3rd round, but I really don't think it will make it to the 3rd round. But that's just my opinion.
That's awesome. Now, if people want to get a hold of you to buy tickets, come watching you fight, how can people contact you?
They can hit me up on Instagram at B_real_ONeal. ONeal's ONeal. Or they can hit up my Facebook, Bren O'Neal. About it. I don't really use Twitter or nothing like that.
Do you have any special people you want to shout out to? Any sponsor you want to shout out to?
Yeah, Diamond MMA. I just want to thank you for the sponsorship. Thanks for everything, really. You know.
What's Diamond MMA?
They make compression shorts specifically designed to keep the cup from moving, and
nice.
And the cup has like rubber guarding, so like it doesn't really, you know, move, it doesn't really irritate your crotch, you know. Right. And it just it stays right in place. I imagine the UFC will pick them up as like, you know, their main groin protection, kind of like they got Reebok for their clothing.
Are they located in the Bay Area?
Yeah, I think their factories are like in Illinois and places like that. But the mastermind of it all is one of my teammates and coaches as well, one of my wrestling coaches.
Well, if anybody want to look for like a groin protector for training competition, definitely check it out. Sounds pretty interesting to myself as well. I'm gonna have to look into that Diamond MMA. So
yeah. a lot of UFC fighters actually like have promoted it and only wear that brand. Like me, like I could never go back to wearing like Russell or you know, whatever other Nike brand. Like it's for me, it's the only cup for me at this point.
That's awesome. Any other special people, training partner you want to shout out to?
Yeah, of course, Gilbert Melendez. Just thanks for everything. Thanks for being a good mentor, coach, training partner. Appreciate it.
That's awesome. Now, for some of the people who want to check into this upcoming event, Dragon House 28, please check out DragonHouseMMA.com, the fight card layout, who's going to be on the card. The latest update will be in a couple of days from now. And also, this event is a live stream pay-per-view nationwide. So any one of you guys want to watch the fight, including his family members back home, want to check on the event, you can purchase your pay-per-view voucher from DragonHouseMMA.com. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Give us a thumbs up on the Dragon House MMA fan page on Facebook. All the love and support, that's how motivate us to keep putting on shows after shows. This is 10-year anniversary for Dragon House. It's probably one of the oldest, longest regional show in the Bay Area. So we're looking forward to put up another epic event for all the fight fans out there. Now, if Mike Bravo watched this interview, what do you have to say to him?
He's a bitch and he's gonna get fucked up.
All right. Well, I'm hoping that both you guys bring in the A game to on this upcoming event, Dragon House 28. Don't miss out. Look like a lot of fireworks gonna happening. Here we go. Bren O'Neal officially signed today. Look forward for him. Follow him on Instagram. Check him out on Facebook. If you have any questions, you can hit him up on Facebook and Instagram as well.
And thank you for setting that up.
You're welcome. Peace.